Going on, Jerome's? It's a beautiful Monday morning. Time for another Vikings 7-round mock draft. Now, Kwesi has been absolutely cooking and getting after it, and he's made some moves revamping the Vikings defense, especially, and really setting up the Vikings to make a move up to find their quarterback of the future. So we're going to do a 7-round mock draft, but also we're going to put in the caveat. So Kwesi's done a good job right now. The Vikings are projected to have 2 third-round compensatory picks because of the offsets of free agency. But also we're going to add in the Vikings running it back, re-signing Dalton Reisner. And remember, since Reisner, yes, he does have an expiring contract, but he is a team guy, so he doesn't count in the compensatory pick formula, as well as Xavier Howard, since he was cut, would not count if and when the Vikings do sign him, reunite him, Brian Flores. So the Vikings get some veteran leadership on the outside, as well as run it back with one of their better interior offensive linemen. So let's dive on in. Now, I feel like part and parcel of the Vikings having those 2 third-round comp picks means that the Vikings could potentially trade their future third-rounder. Now, a trade-up with the Patriots. We have our conspiracy theory video about, is there a deal in place? Illuminati, John Gotti? I don't know. I don't know, man. But a deal, let's say 11-23. Now, it's going to take more. It's going to take more than that. So we'll say including, we'll say just including the future third. There you go. So, again, the Vikings potentially could include that future third because of the Patriots signing KJ Osborne above the threshold for comp picks and giving the Vikings an extra projected third-round pick. So the Vikings, even though, as I choke and die, the Vikings gave up that future second to the Texans to help facilitate that move up to 23. And the Vikings, if they give away their own third-round pick, again, projected to have a future third, so the Vikings could be good to go in that regard. So that's where we're currently at, and we're going to offer that trade, and hence, we'll try one more time. Would Mas? No? All right, so we'll include a fourth. There you go. All right, so finally made that thing happen. So starting the draft. So 1, 2. Oh, spiciness. Jaden Daniels 1. I don't expect that to happen, but just flip these 2. Caleb Williams 1, Jaden Daniels a 2. Something that is very reasonable. Now, at 3, we know what it is. North Carolina, come on and raise up. Drake May. He's got that upside. He's Josh Allen and Justin Herbert had a love child. And, yeah, Drake May, coached in high school by new Vikings QB coach Josh, not Luke McCown. And the Vikings and Kevin O'Connell, they finally got their quarterback of the future. He's got that big-time upside. He has cojones. He's got huevos. He's got mobility as well. Can drop piss missiles out there, great accuracy, as well as can make plays on the move. So Drake May is in. JJ extended. We're good. We were absolutely good. So now we have to wait for a while until we draft again. So we got our quarterback of the future. And again, recapping. So the Vikings free agency as is, as well as Reisner back, as well as Xavier Howard back, potentially. Well, Xavier Howard back for the first time. So now kind of opens up what the Vikings can do at the top of the 4th round. They got pick 108. Let's see here. Let's show here. Got pick 108, 157, 167, 177, 230, and 232. Getting things done there. No trade offers. Javon Baker is so smooth. He is really, really good. He would be such a good freaking wide receiver 3. Jacob Cobb. Ooh, Dwayne Carter. Hey, Mr. Carter. Dwayne Carter is all heart and hustle. I absolutely love him. Cam Hart has length on the outside. We love him too. LT3 is great. Cooper Beebe and BB accessories. I kind of want to make that happen, but if it doesn't happen, it is what it is. And like we said, with Reisner back, the pressing issue of interior offensive line, I mean, it's there, certainly. Well, do we go up and go get him? All right, so who picks next? Falcons. Actually, do we just get given this pick because of tampering? Do we just say that happens? Why not? All right, so we get 109 from the Falcons. So Javon Baker would be such a damn good wide receiver 3 with Jefferson and Addison. I love his shake. Was great at the combine too. Great hands. Just he's very good at getting open. He's very smooth out there. One of the best route runners in this class. So we got Javon Baker, and I know that's not quite popular with everyone, but like we said, it is what it is. Got Dwayne Carter on board. Also, we want Cooper Beebe. We're gonna make another deal. Screw it at this point. We're just gonna go get our guys because that's what Kwesi does. That is what we do. All right, so 1, 2, 3. So that says low. The baggy sweatpants and the Reeboks with the straps. No? All right, so 110. All right, so we're offering 157, 167, 177 for 110, 225, and 253. We're going to future 7th. Screw you. Screw you, Harbaugh. All right, we made it happen. So now we're going to double and triple down on what we need. All right, so we are going to pick Dwayne Carter coming out of Duke. Didn't have a great combine, but dude has a motor, is all heart, all hustle, and is just completely disruptive. And I think that he will quickly become a fan favorite. I love the work that he does. Can play 3-tech, can play 4-tech, 5-tech. Just having him as a force on the D-line makes a lot of sense. And for interior offensive line, yes, we are going Cooper Beebe. So size, ass, good movement skills for a player of his size and caliber. But just getting a guard project that cannot be pushed around, I'm down, man. I'm down. Beebe also has some tackle experience from Kansas State, too. All right, so, 2 Wildcats since we re-signed Dalton Reisner. Come on up for the rest. And now pouring one out for pretty Ricky Spielman. That's right, an homage. We ended up with 4 7th-round picks. That's right. So now, so we're taking Eric All, which we've done quite a bit. Jalen Green is a stud. I feel like Jalen Green could be that small school breakout case. So he's interesting to me. Now we're just going to take him. There we go. So Jalen Green coming out of James Madison. Let's go. Let's see here. Donovan Jennings is there. Tua's brother is there too. Trevin Wallace is a guy that we grab all the time. Dallas Gant, I think, could be a nice playmaking linebacker. Jordan McGee is a stud too. All right, let's check out the running back room because you got Aaron Jones, got Ty Chandler. I mean, ideally we could pick up another playmaker, but also we could just grab one as a UDFA. I mean, maybe we could take an Isaiah Davis at 230, but nah. So I mean, we could go Dylan McMahon in this spot, sure. Or should we definitely grab a tackle project? Because I do like Donovan Jennings from South Florida. Yeah, I think that one could make sense. All right, so Jennings is in. And lastly, do we just grab a corner at the end? Could do that. Jarius Moore, yes. All right, so Monroe coming out Tulane. So I'm feeling pretty good. Again, in our scenario, it's the Vikings' normal free agency. Also, re-signed Reisner. Also, brought in Xavier Howard. That does not impact the compensatory picks, and the Vikings are still projected to have 2/3. So we're good to go. But again, conspiracy theory: is there a deal in place with the Patriots? Right, meow. So in the deal, we gave it up 11-23, one of the 4th-round picks, 129, as well as the 3rd-round pick in 2025. Now, it's palatable because the Vikings project to have 2 3rd-round picks, and also they protect their future first-rounder in 2025, and also their future first-round in 2026, which is important. So Drake May, I found the love of a lifetime. Yes, I feel like is running it back with Kirk was smart at the time. But now you found your future franchise guy, a true junior, and a dude that's going to grow and show with Kevin O'Connell, with Justin friggin' Jefferson, with Jordan Addison, and with Hawkinson, and you're good to go. And have it be a straight-up competition. Hey, if Drake May wins the job, he wins the job. If Darnold is the guy, he's the guy. There we go. And Javon Baker. So I know the Vikings had other needs, but Javon Baker is so damn good. He's so slippery. He's a guy that is just going to get open and be a huge asset as wide receiver 3 with Jefferson and Addison. Dwayne Carter, all heart and hustle, extremely disruptive, extremely productive at Duke. I think that he's going to become a fan favorite right away. Cooper Beebe, we're all about that ass. That's right. We want some size back along the offensive line and some nastiness. So check the boxes in both of the trenches. And, yeah, we didn't come away with a true blue nose tackle, but it is what it is. And then in the 7th round, again, homage to pretty Ricky Spielman acquiring the 7th-round picks. Eric All, physical freak, move tight end from Iowa, torn ACL. Sounds familiar, right? Jalen Green. I really like Jalen Green as a high upside edge rushing prospect coming in on the edge. So I think that Green and Andre Carr II could be a little bit something there, a little bit room to grow and show. Donovan Jennings I like as a swing tackle project, as well as Jarius Monroe coming in from Tulane as some cornerback depth as well. So overall, again, yes, the crown jewel is Drake May, and the fact that the Vikings didn't have to give up the 2025 first-round pick, I feel good about. But I think ultimately, if it comes down to it, if it takes 11-23 and the 2025 first, I'm okay with it. Again, it goes back to those projected comp picks because, yes, you don't have a first next year or a second because of the various trades that took to go get Drake May, but you didn't give up your 2026 first-round pick, and also you got Trace, third-rounders, so it takes a little bit of the sting out of that cost to move up. So, again, feeling pretty good. Feeling pretty good, man. But that's it. Beautiful Monday. You guys are the best. You know what to do. Skol, production value.